Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to start your day with a morning exercise on the beach. Exercising outdoors is a great way to energize and set yourself up for positivity. Let's get started. The first thing we do is circular movements of the head. Tilt your head towards your right shoulder, then slowly circle forwards, towards your left shoulder and backwards. Repeat a few times and then change direction. Now move on to circular movements of the shoulders. Raise your shoulders up towards your ears, then draw back and lower them. Now move on to circular movements with your arms. Raise your arms to the sides and start making small circles back and forth. Gradually increase the number of circles. Try not to do this exercise too fast to avoid stretching the ligaments. Now we move on to circular movements with the hands. Bend your arms at the elbows and start making small circular movements with your wrists. Now let's work on the hips. Put your feet shoulder width apart and start rotating your hips to the right, making big circles. Repeat several times, then change direction and rotate to the left. Now we move on to the next exercise. Put your hands on your waist, stand on one leg, lift the other leg and bend it at the knee. Start making turning movements to the side, trying to keep your balance. Rotate your hip to the side, making circular movements outwards. Now we move on to the next exercise. Put your left hand on your waist, raise your right hand up and start bending to the left. Do it smoothly and slowly, feeling how the lateral muscles stretch. Take a step forward with the right leg and drop into a lunge. Now when we are in the lunge, put your hands on your knee, and as we squat in the lunge, feel a stretch in the hip and groin area. Make sure your front knee is right above your ankle and your back leg is extended and resting on your toe. Lean forward, bringing your palms together in front of you. Gradually lower your hands to one leg, feeling the stretch in your back and the back of your legs. Once you reach one leg, hold for a few seconds, feeling the stretch. Then gently move your hands to the other leg, keeping your arms connected. Try to keep your back straight and do not bend your knees. Now let's move on to squats. Put your feet shoulder width apart, lower yourself into a squat, keeping your back straight. Make sure your knees do not extend beyond your toes. Keep your weight on your heels and make sure your knees face the same direction as your toes. Lower yourself so that your thighs are parallel to the surface, or slightly lower if that is possible for you. On the inhale, lower yourself down, and on the exhale, raise yourself up. Try to tense your glutes on the way up. I wake up early in the morning when the sun is just starting to rise above the horizon. This moment is one of my favorites. I rush to the beach where I meet the first rays of the sun, feeling their warm touch on my skin. The morning chill, the fresh sea breeze and the soft sand beneath my feet all create the perfect conditions for my morning exercise. I start with a warm-up, slowly stretching my muscles and feeling my body wake up with nature. Now we move on to the next exercise, abs curls. We lie on the mat, legs slightly bent at the knees. Put your hands behind your head, but do not interlock your fingers. Elbows point to the sides. Do not press them to the head to avoid tension in the neck. The chin is slightly raised so that there is a small space between the chin and the rib cage. Try to pull your ribs towards your pelvis, feeling your abdominal muscles contracting. The lower back remains pressed against the mat. Now we move on to the next exercise, arm and leg lifts with pulling movements. Raise both arms upwards, pulling them towards the top. Then lift the right leg, keeping it straight. Start reaching out with your hands to the leg, trying to touch the toe. As you exhale, lift your upper body, stretching your arms forward, and reach for your right leg. Feel how your abs tense up and your leg muscles stretch. On an inhale, slowly lower back down, controlling the movement. Next, we start performing the birch tree exercise. This is a classic exercise that helps to strengthen the back muscles and improve blood circulation. Lie on your back, arms along your body, palms down. Start lifting your legs up, trying to keep them straight. Raise your legs until they are perpendicular to the floor. Then lift your hips and lower back, supporting yourself with your hands on your lower back. Keep your elbows on the floor for stability. Immediately after performing birch, lower your legs and put them behind your head, moving into the plow position. Try to touch the floor behind your head with your toes. Your hands can remain on your lower back for support or stretched out along your body on the floor. Hold this position, feeling the stretch in your back and the back of your legs. Breathe evenly and deeply. To come out of this position, slowly and carefully, lower your back and legs back to the floor, controlling the movement and avoiding jerking. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe to my OnlyFans if you want to see more videos like this. Bye.